Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here at HGV TV, we would like to make an announcement regarding the attack on Chris Coromont. Now, we have not found out who did it or why they did it. But one thing is for certain. We will find out who attacked him, and all will be settled in a court of law. However, I must state that due to his injuries, Christopher Coromont will no longer be able to compete in the main event of Undeniable. So therefore, the main event of Undeniable will now be Yoreshi Punku versus Arashi Ray for the World Championship. We know this isn't how everyone wanted to see this go down, but it is the only choice that we can make right now with the current circumstances. We hope you understand, and we hope you enjoy the show. Thank you.
The future of the Empire Women's Division. I believe this is what Aubrey refers to as the Phoenix Clutch, and that's it, it's a submission victory. Off the rope, hits a hell of a penalty kick. Jay Hune impresses with a second victory. James Bailey? What the hell's he doing out here? No! It was a ploy! D.H. Young looking to get, I guess, a clean sweep tonight for the Black Dragon Army. Matsuda Tanaka coming out to intervene from D.H. Young leaving. Here we go! And Tanaka and Young start to brawl. As we have to clear ringside for our main event. Dante Stark in his Empire debut, taking on the final boss, Arashi Ray. Destination! Arashi Ray ends it all.
Welcome to episode 3 of Empire. I'm here with my colleague, Mike Shadow. Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing alright, the trailing voice of pro wrestling once again here at the Palace to call all the action for Empire, and I'm glad to be alongside you, Tom, as we get ready for the third installment of Empire and to see what we have going forward. Of course, I know how I'm doing, but Tom, I gotta ask, why the armor?
Well, it's funny you ask. I seen what JC did last week, and I'm trying to avoid all that. So I'd rather come prepared and better safe than sorry. You know what I mean?
Very understandable, of course. Not to take away from the action in the ring, D.H. Young, Dante Stark, before the program went underway, during the press conference, made their entrances. We're starting things immediately with the action in the ring.
That's right, got a nice wrist hold there. Oh, DH gets taken down. Nicely done there by Dante, sorry.
Tequila Sunrise locked in. Already working on the arm, working on the leg. Gonna start cutting down any offense DH can be getting in this one. It's very smart to do so. Anybody having their leg worked over, it's going to make it hard for them to really be able to run around, to be able to exert a lot of their offense. That's where the power comes from.
Absolutely. And DH getting a nice knee to the back here, wrenching. And he's doing a great job taking out the back of Dante. He's done very well so far here in Empire, and I can't wait to see how much further he can go, especially with his alliance with the Black Dragon Army. But in comes Dante Stark with an uppercut.
Both Dante Stark and D.H. Young have both had their successes so far in Empire in a short period of time. Two of the men of the future of the company going in for another cover.
Two. Oh my God. That was a huge DDT. I'm sorry to cut you off there, but that was a huge DDT from the middle rope there. And looking for another one. Oh my God. Nice body shots there. Off the ropes. Neck breaker.
Up and down.
Oh my God.
Suplex position, down with a power slam. Only a 2 though.
Only a 2. Can you believe that, Shadow? A move like that didn't put down Dante Stark. That's how you know he is a serious competitor here.
Well, after last week when Dante took on Arashi Ray in the main event, took a lot to keep him down, eventually did go down to the leader of BDA. Of course, DH going to try to keep that momentum in the favor of the BDA tonight by having Dante go down and, come on, look at this.
Oh my God. See that right there? Some might see that as cheating, but I just see it as a way to win. By God! Jesus! Huge knee there by D.H. Young. And they are loving the hatred from the crowd. Look at this scumbag D.H. here. My God, he loves it.
BDA would probably get more props if they didn't have to cheat in every damn match that they were a part of or just about.
Oh, you're absolutely onto something there. But cover 1, 2, no.
DH getting frustrated that Dante's not going down, but he should have watched the tape last week. Unlike the unfortunate soul that he faced and put down in, not even 2 minutes flat, it's not going to be that easy against a guy established like Stark.
That's absolutely right. And now wrenching in a nice version of the sharpshooter here. Really wrenching it in. You can see it on his face. He wants this win. He wants to impress the final boss, Arashi Ray. But Dante Stark is bringing himself back to life.
Not quitting him. Listen to the crowd. The claps trying to get Dante Stark back in this one. He's got to get his legs uncrossed. He does. Shoves D.H. Young off of the hold and out. Coming in. Caught him low. And then an uppercut. Combination offense.
Rolling elbow. Turns him around. Goes ducks under. Oh my God. Savate kick. Nicely done there.
Dante has him hooked.
Oh my God. Oh, stacks him up. No.
Only a 2, but honestly, the best cover I've probably ever seen. Phenomenal work there by Dante. Almost put DH away. A little bit more of that, and especially with that kind of high stack cover, would have absolutely put him away.
Absolutely. And another giant European uppercut there by Dante. Comes off the ropes with a huge lariat coming in. And Dante has DH in the corner where he wants him. Coming in here now. Looking to do something big. Gonna put him away. Oh, Shadow. What do you think he's going for here?
Oh, well, dangerous position. We could be seeing a little tope. No!
Oh my God.
Uppercut
Jesus.
There. Caught Dante Stark, and you got to think that DH, though, is trying to get this win against Dante Stark. Oh, Jesus Christ. Onto the apron.
Jesus whipped. My God. What a powerbomb there.
Absolutely. Not only is he trying to impress... oh, wait a minute! Matsuda Tanaka is making his presence known.
Yet again, look at this. Stepping up to the plate is Matsuda Tanaka.
DH is going to pay attention here, though Tanaka's making his presence. It's hard not to pay attention to the man as he's making his way to the ring, but you got a match going on. You got to pay attention to your opponent. Stark is someone you can't keep your back to.
This right here, I can tell you right now, Arashi Ray is not going to like this. He's got his eyes off the prize.
The ref is still counting. Make sure you keep track of that.
Don't think I won't count you out.
He's literally telling him.
7.
But he's too focused.
He's too focused paying attention to Tanaka.
Oh my God. Dante comes in.
Can't say he didn't deserve that.
He deserved it, but he doesn't realize the count.
10. Ring the bell.
And it's, oh my.
Well, gotta give a roll to Dante Stark on perception there. DH Young was not paying attention, allowed himself to be distracted by Tanaka. The match is over, and even if DH had it in hand, we'll never know. Stark walks away with the W.
Starks walks away with the W. And not only that, oh my God! Jesus whipped!
Tanaka takes him out with the knee, has him up for the flosion.
Oh my God!
Couldn't have happened to a better guy.
You're not wrong, but woo! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Empire Episode 3. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We have a special card waiting for you, and here we go with our second matchup on Empire Episode 3.
Empress Division action coming up next as we have a debut here. Not this young lady, though, Viseria. Not her first time on the show. In fact, if you've watched Empire from the beginning, you'll have known that there was a special singles match uploaded to the channel.
That's right. We had a an exhibition match between Xia Corbin and Viseria, and it was a hell of a matchup. Those two ladies showed that they are here to stay. They are here to make a name for themselves. And let me tell you, I've never been so impressed with two women in my life. Afterwards, I thought about proposing to them, and then I remembered I'm married, so.
One thing she's going to be looking for here is to pick up her first victory, which both women will have on the line, of course, with the debut coming in now. But now more than ever, as we're starting to head towards our first pay-per-view, Undeniable, everyone's going to want a chance to get onto that card.
That's right. Here in Empire, we love to give everyone a shot and prove themselves to the world that they are undeniable. See what I did there?
Absolutely, it's in the name. And making her way to the ring, the debut of Nazuchia.
I have heard so many things about her online, specifically on Twitter. This woman right here has all that it takes to be the next big star in Empire and in the wrestling world.
Uchiha's world traveled for sure. It's not the first time I've heard the name, but the first time I'll see them in the ring, and we're going to see what both women are capable of here, as it'll be my first look at both. Of course, the Empress division heating up, and especially after altercations happening last week, one of the big talking points coming out of the show being Kendall, Rose, and Aubrey. You're going to want to get your name thrown into the hat there, especially if there's potential to maybe crown yourself as the top woman, the top Empress of the division.
Absolutely, that is the goal here in Empire, is to build your empire, show that you're undeniable, and rule your palace. And this match right here is going to be a great way for them to utilize their skills and show to the world yet again what they're made of.
Let's bring it down to the ring. Let's see who has the capability to move up the ladder here in Empire.
And look at that, Vice already getting the crowd into it. And oh my God! Giant running forearm there by Naz.
Naz not going to play around here. Immediately coming out of the gates with a forearm. She feels like she's got something to prove. And you can tell just by the way she started this match off.
Jesus! I'm sorry to cut you off there, but that was a ginormous combo right out the gate. And she is throwing around Vice. Oh my God. Off the ropes here. Whoa! Nice code breaker there.
Two knees to the face. Lighting her up with a couple shots here, but going to get caught on the arm. Naz has the size advantage here, only by a few inches. Kind of hard to tell which woman has the bigger build. I don't think power necessarily is going to come into a factor here.
Oh! Nice slide out of the way there. Ducks the lariat. Does Viseria comes in with her own flurry of kicks now. Catches the knee. Does Naz, but it doesn't matter. She gets caught in a hellacious combo here. Gets to the midsection. Takes her down to a knee. Shining Wizard.
A lot of big strike exchanges coming so far, but now Vice has the initial control of this one, and she's going to want to keep on top of it. Not going to want to let Naz get the opportunity to keep on top of her. And now she's calling. She out of her feet.
Oh, gets caught down. Gets brought to the mat. Put into a nice crossface here by Nazuchia. She has her foot up against the ropes, pushing off, not allowing her to get to the rope to break the count.
Vice is trying to get there. Trying to keep in that cross space, though she can't see where she is. She's almost dispositioning herself. As you can see, she's turned a bit, but now escapes the hold. One shot's all it's going to take to let go of that arm, but you're going to have to keep that in mind for later. Sling blade.
Sling blade off the ropes. There she goes, steps over. Double foot stomp misses. Roll through. Oh,
comes around.
Oh, there we go again with the arm. She has her. She's trying to lock her in. Back into that crossface.
La Mystica, she was trying to go for the crossface, but currently only has a Fujiwara, has the wrist locked on the ground as Vice trying to do anything to get there. This time the crossface not going to prevent her from seeing. Back to her feet.
Oh my God. Jesus, what a combo there.
Love's mixing up those strikes. I'm seeing that early from her. It looks like this is going to be a battle of strikes versus submissions. Dante runs, ducks under, leaps over. What could Vise be looking for here? Comes around, has her. The Mexican-style arm drag. Front flip, hurricane, Rana dives into the cover as she should. One. No.
Oh my God, only one count there, but what's interesting to me is that this woman right here, Viseria, she is bouncing back from a loss after she almost beat Zaya, and now looking to, oh God, redeem what happened. Oh, big German there. Sliding German nonetheless.
Great wherewithal from Naz. Up to the top. Going. 450. Ooh. Lands on her feet. Vice comes in. Busaiku knee.
And that could be all she wrote. Oh.
Not enough, but a hell of a kill shot there. What will it take for Vise or Naz to win here?
It's a great question. The Empress division is always on fire. We have the best women in all of professional wrestling. And here we go. Whoa, she was going for that knee again, but she gets caught.
Triangle choke locked in with her arm captured in there too. Her arm's going to be played against her. She's got to figure out how to release the vice grip around her neck and the legs.
That's right. One wrong move, and this could be all over. But oh my God, raining down with the haymakers, doing her best to get out of there. But you can see she's struggling with the arm. But wait a minute. Once again, the arm coming into play, not allowing her to get the German or the dragon suplex, whatever it was that she was going for. Oh,
man.
I can tell you, Shadow, I know you ain't got a whole lot of hair over there, but let me tell you, as a man who likes to have his hair long, that hurts. And now, this is going to hurt even more.
Tiger feint kick. Naz goes to the top. Has her.
Oh!
Super kick. Snapmares through. Runs off the rope. And ooh, PK lands at her feet. Oh!
Shooting star! Nicely done. 1, 2, no.
Nice athleticism, landing at her feet from the moonsault, knowing she had to recover and then mixing it up. That is what it takes to be at the top of any division, regardless of the Empress division or not. If you want to be at the top of your game, you have to be able to adapt.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Mike Shadowley, here comes Viseria! And off the ropes again! Jesus! Oh my God! That right there is what it means to be undeniable. It means you're going to take any risk and show that you have the guts and the glory to do it and to be it.
Now Vi's getting back in the ring. She may have taken too much time, though. Taunting around in the crowd, gets rolled up here. 2. No.
And now gets caught up and go to sleep into a German suplex. Nicely done. 1, 2. No.
Not a lot of mustard on that kick out. There's not a lot there. And if Naz stays on top of it, she's got this one.
Absolutely, Shadow. And I think she was making fun of her or potentially doing something that might offend Vice, but it doesn't matter. She's going for it again. Oh my God, flurry of kicks. Yet again, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. What? This is a 30-hit combo. Oh my God.
And Naz went for the combo breaker, but still ended up getting caught. Vi's going to the top. And
Giant.
elbow drop, simple, not effective this time. Super kick by Naz.
And now Naz gets her with the roll up.
O'Connor roll. 1, 2. No.
This has been some incredible action here on Empire, Episode 3 on HGV TV, and she gets hit with a roundhouse boot. Oh my God. And look at that. That just pissed off Uchiha here.
Big chop. One in return. And these two women gonna go strike for strike here. You gotta think Vise has been going for the strikes a lot in this match compared to Naz. This has to be the strategy. Vise wants to win it on the mat, essentially, while standing, catching each other with these strikes. But Naz won't stay down.
Naz is firing back with a flurry of attacks. Left, right, all around, spinning around, gets caught. Nicely done there, leg trap.
Single leg crab. Vise immediately crawling to those ropes towards Ram's side. Will she be able to get to that bottom rope? Or does she have that leg hooked? The way that Naz is going to prevent this here is by sitting down on the submission, but she's not able to do it.
And look, she's having an even tougher time getting to the ropes here because she's got that bad arm, you know, and you would think, you know, maybe one arm wouldn't be that bad, but in a situation where you're flat on your stomach, you want all that you can get, and right now it looks like she might not get out, but wait a minute, spoke too soon.
You could see by the way that Naz was holding that submission there, instead of having both arms hooked like you would normally want, she had one of the vice grips on the knee pad, trying to essentially hold her with all the weight that she could.
It was greatly done. And now, flips her over into a flatliner. Nicely done there. And now Vice going to the top. This could be all over. Jesus wept.
Caught her with a stunner off the top. 1, 2. And I can't say I'm surprised that that's it. Vice with her first win here at Empire.
What a great matchup that was between two ladies that you might not have seen before, but we here are at Empire to discover and explore the unexplored.
Absolutely fantastic matchup here. Both women gave it everything in this one. Naz has nothing to be ashamed of. What the hell?
Absolutely not. And wait.
Apologies for this interruption, but we have some breaking news.
An unidentified frequency has been existing in the system for some time. And while many of you have been made too brainwashed to comprehend, this frequency is and has become a threat to our society as we know it.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, was kind of freaky. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really know what all is going on there, but going from something that is a little dark and mysterious, we're transitioning to something happy, go lucky, put a smile on your face even. Tom, sorry, I'm talking myself now. Shadow, tell me, do you like to dance?
Back in my youth, after my first hip, you know, it'd be a great time. I used to do it all the time in my younger days, but now with the third hip, it's not really something I partake in anymore.
You see, you could have avoided that third hip had you been wearing a piece of armor like I am right now. You see, I come prepared.
That would have restricted the movement. I wouldn't have been able to do nearly as much as our competitor here, Lilly Wada, is doing as she makes her way to the ring.
Dude, she just gets me all wound up. I want to start running around. I want to cosplay as a bunny just like her. I want to go up and down the ramp, cheering everyone on, dancing. It's just, what more could you want? Lilly Wada is here to show you how you can have a good time and still whoop some ass.
Wada seems like a good time. Why don't you ask her for the bunny ears? Maybe you'll get to wear them for commentary this match.
Well, so, about that, I don't need to necessarily ask anyone for some of that, you see, but, you know, I get what you're trying to say, and I do appreciate that. And, you know what? That's not what really matters right now, because our next competitor here, Tori Rex, well, she's the epitome of being undeniable, isn't she?
Well, I would argue she's definitely not going to come out here in a bunny costume and dance around for the people. Tori Rex is all business in that ring, and from everything I know about Tori, a world-traveled competitor in just about every promotion she's in. She's a champion at any level, at any division, so I can't say No, I don't think this is, she's anything like Lilly Wada, with all due respect.
That's alright. Lilly Wada is one of a kind, and let me tell you, I love seeing her out here. I wish we could see more of Lilly Wada, but nonetheless, we have Tori Rex out here, and she is going to put on one hell of a matchup, one hell of a performance, just like all the other women on our show. They all deliver all day long, baby. Let's kick it off into this matchup right about now.
First time matchup for these two. Here we go. Lilly and Tori going to take this one a lot slower than the last match in the Empress division, where they went straight after each other. What the hell is she doing? She's having she's trying to get a dance competition out of Tori Rex?
I think so. This right here is classic mind games. And oh, look at that. That right there, she's two-stepping right there. I know what that is.
I used to do that in my younger days.
You say that like you're like 69 years old, but like I know that you still got the move, Shadow, but that don't matter because Lilly Wada's got the moves here.
Well, she's making the moves right now. Little bit of splits, little bit of jive in there to catch Tori off guard. Coming off the ropes, and Tori has had enough. Don't blame her in the slightest.
She is pissed off right now. You can just see it. She is yapping.
Oh, Lilly landed on her feet. Well done there. Trips her up with a drop toe hold. And, whoa, a little bit of... Yeah, continuing those mind games.
Okay, alright. You see this? She's getting in the head. She's getting in the head of Tori Rex in it. It's working. Wait a minute. She stops her for punching her.
I mean, if it was that easy, most wrestlers should just tell them to stop before... What is she trying to...
Oh. My God.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh!
Well...
And I can't say I'm surprised about that.
I'm not surprised at the reaction. I'm a little surprised that Tori thought that was going to go over well.
Listen, you can't always have what you want here, especially in the ring. And, oh, God. Oh, God, another kick. Those felt a little personal. Not going to lie to you.
There's a chance that Lilly doesn't walk out of this one with a win, but hey, at least if there's an after party for Empire.
Oh my God!
Oh Jesus! Well, maybe we shouldn't judge Lilly completely on her dancing.
No, I think right now, wow! Holy moly! Drop kicks.
Hey, listen, if I could sound a little unbiased here for a second, that was more impressive than the dance moves that we've seen thus far.
I absolutely agree. Lilly Wada, while a great competitor, a lot of her game comes down to the mind games of getting in your head and all that. Meanwhile, Tori is just going to come in and decimate whoever stands in her path.
Great suicide dive there, Tori, letting the crowd hear it. The crowd not behind Tori, but honestly, how can you not at least respect, at the very least, what's going on in this match so far? Tori is, again, you said that Lilly plays the mind games. Tori, though affected by it early on, she's really found her way in this one, and she's going to look to make sure that Wada goes down for the 3. Look what she'd be looking for here. Tight rope. Drop kick.
Giant drop kick there. Going for the cover. 1, 2. No. Very close 2 count there. Honestly, I'm a big fan of the dancing, but it really is not going to work here. And wait a minute. Oh! Uppercut. Back elbow. Throws her into the post. Oh my God.
Adjusting on the fly, and that's something that Tori does well. And now, standing the ref. You're going to have to be careful. You're going to have to start administering a count. The crowd not happy about it. Meteora.
This woman right here is top of the line in terms of wrestler. 1, 2, no.
Only a 2.
You see, back where I'm from, that's like if you got the 90 gas at the gas station instead of the 83 or the 87. That right there is premium.
And here I was thinking...
all those moves she's doing, all these moves she's doing, precise and lethal. What were you going to say, Shadow?
You know, here I was thinking I was the king out of analogies, but I might have met my match.
That's right.
It's Tori swinging away, and Lilly coming too, and she's ready to make a party now. Let's see what she can do. A couple of shots coming in, a couple of right hands. Tori's backed up against the ropes. Sent off the ropes. Coming in, caught with a knee. Stands up.
Wow.
Down with the power slam. Could have used it without all the extra spinning, but hey, Tori just racked up some frequent flyer miles there.
That's absolutely right. And now Lilly Wada going for something big here. Could it be the Wawa leg drop?
That's what it's called?
Done. I don't know, but that's what it's called now, too. Oh, kick out.
Tori with a late kick out there. I'm actually really surprised.
I think the referee was also a little late. I'm not going to lie to you there. He looked like he was trying to check for the shoulders being down, but might have been doing it too long and not giving enough attention to, you know, what was going on there. But it doesn't matter because Lilly is soaking up all the fun. And wait a minute.
Well, I don't know what the hell's going on now. We're in the middle of a match. Clearly, someone's had enough. What the hell? And Tori bailing out of here. No!
Oh my God!
That's Peaches?
It certainly is, and she is coming out here to take care of Lilly Wada. Wait a minute. Oh my God.
Crunching to the floor. This match has to be thrown out.
It absolutely has been. I'm getting word in my ear right now that the match has been called off. We can't continue, obviously. We can't have Lilly Wada getting beat down out here. We need some damn help.
Somebody told me Tori's already in the merch stand. She's gotten out of here so damn fast. Peaches laying into Wada, but why?
Oh! That's a great question. Why is she attacking Lilly Wada? Is Peaches? I gotta think maybe she got tired of watching the dances, but I'm not sure.
There's no reason to jump somebody.
No, absolutely not. But oh my God! What a nasty boot there. You could hear the... oh my God, not again, not again!
Two crunchies, one on the floor, one in the ring. Absolutely unnecessary.
Absolutely is unnecessary, and we need help out here. Lilly Wada, wait a minute! Speaking of help, here comes Viseria!
Viseria, who competed earlier tonight, is coming back out here to get herself some peaches.
Oh, we're about to see a big old fight down in the Empire ring right about now. Is Peaches gonna flee, or is she gonna step up and get knocked down by Viseria?
It looks like she's standing her ground. Are the Empresses about to brawl? Let's find out. Here we go!
Oh! And here we go! One after another, slamming her head into the floor. And now, wait a minute. Ducks the clothesline, and oh, what a slap there by Vice.
Took Peaches out, hits the mat. And Peaches is getting the hell out of there. I don't blame her. Shouldn't have been picking on Lilly to begin with.
I agree that was uncalled for, but thankfully Viseria came down and made the save quickly. Hopefully Peaches will learn a lesson from this and not mess with Lilly Wada ever again.
We'll see how that ends up panning out. Peaches clearly not happy about it, but thankfully no more damage has been done. But maybe an encounter between these two coming sooner rather than later.
And that right there was an incredible matchup. Came to a sad ending there, having the two interruptions, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next matchup here. But wait a minute. Here's a recap from earlier in the day. We got some footage peculiar to us, and we just wanted to see what everyone else thought, because this looks a little suspicious.
Interesting would be the right word. Sin training in the ring, of course. Our cameramen testing their equipment before we start things for Empire. What the hell is this all about?
That's a great question. I would like to know, because I need to know if I need to keep adding on more armor, or if I can just, maybe take off layer by layer. I don't know, but what I do know is that we have more women's action here on episode 3.
And out comes Candy, who is apparently, according to my notes here, America's sweetheart. And isn't that great? Well, one thing that is for sure is that she is not going to be a sweetheart when she gets in this ring with Kendall Rose in her debut match here on Empire Wrestling. She, I've heard that she is the sweetest kiss that packs a punch, and just for that alone, I gotta go ahead and put her in my Tom's Top Picks of the week. I mean, Candy being sweet as a kiss, packing a punch. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. But you know what does get much better than that? Kendall Rose.
Honestly, Shadow, if it's between me and you and all the people listening at home, Kendall Rose, she might be in my top 3 picks of all time. You know what I mean? Like, she is a legend in my heart.
Kendall Rose, a hell of a competitor. I had the opportunity on the last episode to call her match with Aubrey, the opening contest of Empire Episode 2, and though Kendall came up short, left me with a hell of an impression, and tonight has the opportunity to rectify that by getting herself one in the win column against Candy.
Yes, and I definitely think she's going to be capable and able to take her down. And oh my god, giant pyro here for Kendall Rose. Honestly, the most deserved I've seen out of everyone on this entire roster, including the final boss, Arashi Ray. Kendall Rose is God.
And for that comment, you're probably going to need to put on another suit of armor.
Nah, I think we'll be alright, but here we go.
Let's not keep out of mind here that Kendall Rose, part of DHC as well, having somebody accompany her to the ring. We're going to have to keep our eyes on that as we get things going here.
Absolutely, and these two women locking up here. Shoulder, gets taken down around town. Wait a minute, woo!
Big arm drag there. Candy starting this one off hot. Kendall tried taking her out. Went right over her. Candy coming in. Takes her down with a wrist clutch. Has her. Turns her over. We get to see one like we did earlier. We are Tequila Sunrise locked in.
A lot of these wrestlers out here, they like to come out here before the show and they like to show each other's moves. And you know what? Sometimes that's a great idea and other times it's not. Because look, she just got reversed very quickly. Maybe she was out there watching it too, but now it doesn't matter. Caught in the giant hurricanrana there. Does Candy catch Kendall Rose?
Candy's got to make sure here to keep on top of things. Not only is she facing Kendall in the ring, which is the most important part of this, but of course DHC at ringside.
Absolutely. They are definitely keeping their eyes on everyone around here in Empire. And wait a minute, cover. 1, 2.
Not only with a disrespectful cover, but with the tassels getting in the face too, trying to play some mind games as Kendall Rose picks
Absolutely.
her up. Oh. Wrist control here, just laying in, I believe, on the outside. That's Tane Black.
Wait a minute. Whoa, going for a DDT there, but gets reversed. Does Kendall Rose by Candy.
Northern Lights suplex, and now Candy waiting for Kendall to get to her feet.
There we go. Oh. Whoa.
Out to the floor. Jesus.
That was incredible.
Kendall bounced off the floor. Now let's see. Candy coming off the ropes.
Candy. No, wait a minute. Reverse. Oh, my God. Sweet Jesus, Lord, Call the cops! That was filthy!
Kendall's strength advantage came into play there, was able to turn it into a Michinoku driver. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That Michinoku driver right there was some of the finest I've ever seen.
Referee given a lot of discretion there and deciding not to count on the outside. 1, 2, no. Once this match decided inside the ring, and I can't blame him.
Absolutely not. Everyone deserves the right to go on the outside, beat some ass, and come back in and settle it.
Big forearms in the corner here, right to the kidneys.
Oh. Let me tell you, Shadow. Having your kidneys knocked on is not a good feeling. And wait a minute, going for what looks like a burning hammer. Wait a minute.
Ooh, torture rack spins her around into a Blue Thunder modification. 1, 2, no.
That right there was very nicely done. And now going to work on the neck and back.
Not a traditional camel clutch. Not having the arms hooked. Instead, going to sit on the lower back and use her chin as a way to put pressure on the spine.
That's right. And it seems to be very effective right now. As you can see on Candy's face, she is in a hell of a lot of pain. And Kendall Rose smiling and enjoying every last bit of this.
Yeah, almost trying to fish hook her here. Trying to make her look directly at the camera to see that she submits, but I can't see that Candy would give up so easily.
Absolutely not. It almost kind of feels like Kendall is, kind of rubbing it in a little bit, holding her there, really applying pressure to the back, making sure that later on in the matchup, she will not be able to use her strength, but now gets out of it, floats her over.
Oh, big couple of kick combination here by Candy. Backhand goes down, sweeps the leg, and a senton bomb.
That right there was incredible. Great striking ability from Candy there. And now Kendall Rose to the outside. And wait.
Oh, and Tane going up talking to her.
She looks real bad, worse for wear, honestly. But it seems that he was able to calm her nerves and make sure that she's okay. But wait a minute. Wait, no!
Crossed by the floor. Tane didn't even... He could have helped her out in some way, got her out of the way or anything, but instead he just let Kendall get taken out.
He just walked right past it. Honestly, I think he's kind of dumb, but it's fine. Hurricanrana there. Catches him. 1, 2. Oh, my God.
Not very gentlemanlike there by DHC. Regardless of the case, it's all about Candy right now. 360 Stinger Splash.
And oh, my God. Giant tornado DDT there by Candy.
A lot of lucha influence there, hitting the ropes. 2 counted. Did you see Kendall get to the rope? The referee didn't even notice.
That is insane. I did notice that he had on a different official attire than what we're used to here. I wasn't aware we were doing tryouts tonight, but that's fine. Holy shit, going for something huge here.
As we're up on the shoulders, what could Kendall be looking for? Really adjusting as we go here. Ushigoroshi.
On the back of the neck and picks her up with a regal plex. 1, 2. No.
Tane happy with what he's seen, but he'd probably be better off if Kendall wrapped this one up here and got a win. Kendall's starting to get in her own head. What will it take to put Candy away? Let's see what Kendall's got in her bag.
And here she comes. Oh, big forearm there. Pulls her out of the corner. Big toe kick. Lifts her up. Going down, but no.
Slips out of it, slips behind Candy with the German suplex, and look at the bridge that she has here, like a European clutch-style pin.
No.
Only a 2.
That right there was incredible. Great technical ability by Candy. But not as great as Kendall Rose.
Candy sending Kendall off into the corner. Shoots through. Oh, 2 feet to the face. Kendall to the second rope. Has her. Ooh, lands on her feet. Caught with a forearm. Axe kick. 1 to the midsection. Caught her leg. Has her with a forearm.
This right here is some of the finest. Oh my God.
Both women collide forearms. Both women go down. Look at the action here in our Empress division. You can't say that we don't have the best women's wrestling on the planet. Just look at what these two are doing to each other. Nothing's even on the line beyond a win.
Nothing is on the line but the sheer willpower to push forward and show your true strength inside the squared circle.
What I am finding interesting here, the referee not choosing to go for the double knockout count. Really wants this one to be decided by pinfall or submission.
He does, and again, like I said earlier, I didn't realize we were having a rookie come in here and try out, but I digress. Nonetheless, Candy and Kendall back up on their feet, eye to eye, looking to exchange some blows here. It looks like, but wait a minute.
Accidental by Candy. Caught with a back spin kick. Kendall went for something. Candy could get out of the range. Went for a forearm, but got blocked. Went for a discus kick, but that got blocked. Missed with the roundhouse kick. Takes her down.
Oh my God. This is some great action here. Oh, big kicks, rights, lefts, everywhere in between. Goes around. Tilt the whirl. Head scissors. Off the ropes goes Candy with a big knee to the floor.
And now.
And wait a minute.
Caught with a spear out of nowhere. Kendall got what she was looking for towards the very beginning of the match. And now Rose has her poked and drops her on her goddamn head. Will that be enough?
1, 2, 3, no! Mike, I don't know if you ever, I don't know if you ever attempted to be a pro wrestler, but getting dropped on your head like that in the middle of that ring, that could be life-changing.
I can imagine. So Kendall Rose putting on another one of those performances, like I said last week on episode 2, where she's really out to prove that she is the best the division has to offer, that she should be in the conversation to be the top Empress here at Empire. Rolls through. Caught with a super kick.
Oh my God. Holy. Good God. What a DDT. That's gotta be it. 1, 2. No. My goodness gracious. Wow.
Absolutely incredible. And the thing that disturbs me the most is even after this, we still got our main event. We're not even done.
We're not close to being done at all. And this right here is great. And
what the hell's Ting doing?
He's taking off he's trying to take off the turnbuckle, it seems, with the referee. Oh my God, he's got his back turned. What? He's got his back turned. He doesn't see.
Oh, wait a minute. More DHG's coming in here.
This bum! Get out of here! Oh my God!
Candy was distracted, and now
I don't even know who that guy is.
Kendall!
Wait a minute! Oh my God! Not like this!
Psycho need the damn referee taking his sweet time.
This referee needs a damn priest. This referee. Oh my God! And that right there is how it's done.
And here I was giving Kendall Rose her flowers, and then finds any way in the book to make sure that I regret those words as DHC comes in here and costs Candy the match.
I mean, I'm happy for Kendall, as her #1 fan, but I can't help but feel like we need another match between her and Candy. That right there was great. But now Kendall is on her way to undeniable.
A senior referee would have thrown DHC out at that point, but unfortunately the referee's call is final. It's just unfortunate it had to come at this price. These two acted like they didn't do a damn thing.
They were scheming. They were scheming the whole time. They knew. They knew what they were doing. And that's alright, you know? Because ultimately, Kendall got hurt. And ultimately, that's all that matters. Is that Kendall Rose got her W, and Candy did not.
Well, the history books won't show how you did it.
Coming up in our main event is the Neo and the Sin versus Chimera Kid.
Now, let's let you. I must. But I want to. One, two, come through, run through. Gun who? Oh, you don't know what the gun do? Some do, those that know, are real quiet. Think you wanna try it, fuck around and start a ride. Niggas gon' buy it, regardless. Because I'm the hardest rap artist, and I'ma start this shit up for real. Get up and feel my words. I make curves, spit up and scream. Yeah, it's all I've been hearing lately. Niggas hate me when I duct tape me and make me put their brains on the wall when I brawl. Too late for that 911 call. Niggas stay beefing, but a lot of them bluff. But not me, cause I'm a nigga that can get out of them cuffs. You think a lot of them tough?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Empire on HGV TV, and tonight we are having our main event between the Neoma Sin and Chimera Kid, and the winner of this match will go on to face Jacob Amore at Undeniable for the Junior Heavyweight Championship.
If you thought anything you saw tonight was high-paced action, you've yet to see anything here, as we're going to get 2 stars of Lucha Libre going at it, while Sin has to take on the newest member of the BDA, Chimera Kid.
Usually I would say that Sin might be coming into this a little overwhelmed, a little anxious, but Chimera Kid, while he is the latest and newest member to the Black Dragon Army, Sin had a little conversation, as we saw earlier, with Arashi Ray. And if there's anything that we know about Arashi Ray, is that he is one slimy son of a bitch. I mean, look, we haven't discussed it on here, but I kind of think he was responsible for Chris Cormon's demise and getting taken out of the Undeniable main event. But I might sound like a conspiracy theorist here, but I think HGV TV should be looking into that.
I don't think you're the only one. Social media's been talking about how it seems the clear indication is that it's Arashi Ray. Even myself, willing to put my stake on it that that's the man who caused Cormont in one shape or form to take him out. But you mentioned earlier how Sin had a run-in with Arashi Ray. Clearly it didn't get physical, but it could have been any number of things. It could have been trying to maybe convince Sin to call this one off. But you gotta remember, though Chimera Kid is more new, and especially incredibly new to the Black Dragon Army, unlike Sin in his last couple of matches, Chimera Kid's coming into this one with momentum and a couple of wins under his belt. Whereas Sin lost his last couple of matches, the one on Empire to Jay Hume in only a couple of minutes, of course, the one that reawakened to Blake Cyrus.
Absolutely. Sin has been on a losing streak for a while now, and to be honest with you, I think that I think he may have a good shot here, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried for him because the BDA is right around the corner at any point. But when you see the way Chimera Kid is acting as opposed to the way that BDA holds themselves, I see a disconnect, you know? When you look at him, do you think Black Dragon Army?
I don't know what to think of him when I look at him. I mean, I only got to see him for the first time last episode, and seeing how he was the guy that everyone was rooting for to turn his back on the fans, there's not a lot I can think about the guy beyond the fact that he's a snake.
Truer words have never been spoken. And here we go with our main event of episode 3 of Empire.
Here we go, a senior official, hopefully, unlike the DHC match, the DHC interference that happened last match with Kendall, Rose, and Candy, that this one will go without a hitch and the BDA won't get involved, but I wouldn't put my bets on it.
Absolutely not. The BDA is always around. They're slimy. I mean, look, again, he talked to him earlier before all this, before any of the fans showed up here today, and look at this. Arashi, I think he chose someone. Oh, God! Maybe because he was the only man available for the job. And wait a minute, no! Moves out of the way of the double foot stomp. And he escapes. Look at that.
Chimera getting to the floor. Sin telling him to get back in the ring. And I'm not surprised by how fast the opening there was. I'm not also entirely surprised of how Chimera reacted there. I'm sure Arashi Ray told him, though he's in the group, maybe to slow it down a bit. You're not going to go speed for speed against Sin. That is quite literally his top attribute.
Exactly. You would be a fool to try to exchange strikes with the man, the fastest wrestler alive, and look at this, proving himself once again that he is the quickest, the fastest. Wait a minute. Ducks underneath, gets caught with a nice rolling kick there by Sin. Going into the cover now. Not cover, sorry, into the corner. Nice big forearm shot there. Big uppercut, back elbow. And now looking for a huge tope. No! Oh my God.
Chimera caught him with a jumping knee there, intercepting Sin, rolls through, comes in, caught him with a cutter.
Oh my God. 1, 2, no. Sin just got hit with one of his own maneuvers there. The cutter, though a bit different from his variation, very similar in effect, but obviously not to the degree of Sin's, who perfected the maneuver over the course of his 12-year career, I believe.
Oh, caught him with a knee to the midsection. I believe that is true. Another knee has him center of the ring, grabbing him almost by the top part of the mask there. Russian leg sweep takes him down and now has a grounded octopus hold. In fact, it was this submission last week. We talked about matches that were happening. This was the end of the Aubrey and Kendall Rose match. The submission very effective, going after pretty much everything you see. It's hooking the leg, it's hooking the arm, making sure the head is in a bad position and the spine as well, but Sin found a way out.
Sin has been here before. He's been in main event matches before on plenty of shows, and now he is here in the main event of Empire to show just what he can do. Maneuvers out of the way. It gets caught though with an STO. Giant 1, 2. No, giant STO there by Chimera Kid, but not enough to put away the Neoma. He is not going to be one that's going to be easy to be put down, as he has been around for a long time. Oh my God. However, with that comes wear and tear, and I know he's got quite a few injuries.
Of course, I mean, when you've been wrestling for this long, it's not surprising that Sin has the accolades he does. But you also got to remember, of course, he's been around for a long time. It's not easy to take him down, but Jay Hume made an example of him last week. So it's not to say that it couldn't happen. It's unlikely to, but it is possible.
Absolutely. Sin last week got absolutely decimated, I'm going to be honest with you. And you could hear him screaming and crying every time he got hit. And, you know, I don't know. But wait a minute. Oh, going for a hip attack there. Sin, once again, throwing him out of the ring. Going for another dive. This time, catches him with it.
Tope Con Hilo by Sin. Of course, he's faced many various of opponents. Tonight, he's going to face someone who's a lot like his arsenal. Like a couple of matches he's had in the last couple of weeks. Jay Hoon, of course, you could argue was a mismatch. Of course, on Wrestle Frontier Episode 1 faced Sebastian Case. An incredible mismatch as far as power versus speed goes. And now,
absolutely,
Sin springs in, caught him with a clothesline. Well done there. Going in for the cover, not going to waste any time. Veteran maneuver there by the 12-year veteran. Only a 2.
Great high-flying maneuver there by Sin. And now looking to take down Chimera Kid with a German, but no.
He comes in, ducks. What he was going for there, gets the clothesline ducked of his own. Both men trying to misdirect each other. Comes over the back, has him up. Whoa, victory roll. Stomps on him instead of holding the pinfall there. A way to adapt.
What a great maneuver there by Chimera Kid. He twisted Sin all around. I know Sin suffers from severe vertigo, so that right there probably just set him for a loop. But now, Chimera Kid playing to the crowd. Very unBDA. Never mind. I take back everything that I just said. That is the most Black Dragon Army thing you could have ever done. What a scumbag. And look at Sin. You can tell he's pissed.
Understandably so. I mean, listen, Chimera Kid is no La Sombra, I'll tell you that for a fact.
Absolutely. He has only just begun his career here, especially in Empire, and honestly, you know, it's hard to take him serious when he acts like this. I don't see what Arashi sees, you know?
Well, it's hard for a lot of us, too.
That's fair.
It takes a lot of narcissism to see through those eyes.
Absolutely. Most narcissistic motherfucker I've ever met. But wait a minute. Big drop kick there by both opponents, but now... Oh, no.
As of Northern Lights up into, whoa, slips off the back. Could have been going for a suplex or a brainbuster. Slips over him, has him with the legs through. European clutch. No!
Oh, God.
Said caught him with a German suplex. Ripcord. Lariat connects.
1, 2, no.
These men are showing off the fruits of the labor of training in Mexico, being able to not only adapt your style on the fly, but to link together moves that you would never think possible, going in for a British-style European clutch pin, transitioning it into a German suplex, and then, of course, ripcording it out, turning it into a lariat, almost combining every fruit of possible style of pro wrestling all together into one sequence. Sin trying to prevent himself from being launched halfway across the ring.
And now, Chimera Kid looking for something big here. Steps up to the top rope. Oh! He rolls through. Power bomb. 1, 2, no!
Some explosive power there by Chimera Kid, showing that he can do just about a little bit of everything.
That right there is basically tit for tat, the exact same way that Sin lost to Jacob Amore, and now, oh my God, he gets caught.
S6 Destroyer.
1, 2, no. And speaking of Jacob Amore, in case you weren't aware, this match right here is for the #1 contender shot at the junior heavyweight title against Jacob Amore, undeniable. And wait a minute,
Half and half lands on his feet, comes in, goes for a super kick, misses that one too. Sin, tornado kick, and it gets blocked.
And now he gets caught. Oh my goodness.
Chokehold blocked it, of course. The junior heavyweight championship that was vacated by his former holder, Arashi Ray, the man who we know is going to be challenging for the Empire World Championship and undeniable against Yoreshi Panku.
Absolutely. It's going to be a hellacious matchup, whoever it ends up being, whether it be Jacob Amore, Chimera Kid, or Jacob Amore and Sin. I personally think that Jacob Amore and Sin have another one to go, but that's just me. And now, Sin with a fury of attacks. Whoa!
Oh, got caught with a lariat. Chimera Kid coming in and catching him with a second one. Ducks one, coming off the ropes. What could he be looking for here?
Oh, little low there for Sin, I'm not going to lie.
And it's hard for the referee to check that one. Came down with a knee. Might need to check that if possible, but has him up in a powerbomb position. Sin still fighting through. Still
Sin.
some feeling in there.
Oh, no. Oh, God. 1, 2, no.
Incredible.
That was close. I'm not going to lie to you there, Shadow. That one was a little concerning. But Sin looking to prove that he belongs. And now Chimera Kid looking to maybe wrap things up here with another power bomb. Wait a minute. No, gets caught. Oh.
The referee goes down.
And the ref. And that could only spell disaster for Sin here, if I'm honest. He doesn't have anyone on his back. He doesn't have anyone here to support him. And now the referee has rolled out of the ring. The ring is clear for Chimera to take advantage of Sin. And now, wait a minute.
Goes up there, let's see.
Super kick!
Sin's still going, but I don't think he realizes the referee's down. Caught him with an arm drag. Has him, sends him off the ropes. Up and over, caught him with a Frankensteiner. If Sin hasn't noticed, then he better be careful here, but if he has, he's still keeping on offense. Wait a minute!
Wait, he was setting up for the kick from the corner that he likes to do. But now it looks like a BDA member is out here. Oh my God, a chair shot. We were talking about it the whole time. They're slimy. They're schemy. They like to come out here and just cause chaos. I can't even compose myself because the BDA has ran roughshod on Empire. And look at this. He knew. He knew.
It was the plan the whole time. Chimera Kid going to take advantage here. He's going to look to end this one here against Sin.
I don't know if I've ever seen a BDA match without any interruptions. These men know what they are doing in this faction.
They're going to have to start stacking up referees.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know, after last week with what happened with Nezurath or whatever he's called.
And here comes another referee.
Thank God we have another one. Because I was getting kind of worried there. But now, wait a minute. Going for something big. But Sin catches him with a drop kick. Super kick. And now, half and half, drops him on his head.
Down goes Chimera. And now Sin has the chance here to still overcome the odd shooting star press.
And there it is. The shooting star press. 1, 2, no.
The match still going. Sin surviving a chair shot to the midsection from whoever the hell was in the BDA garb. They were fully covered head to toe, no way of telling. But it looks like Sin's going to continue here. Robinson special, no.
And now he slips underneath Chimera Kid. Forearm strikes back and forth. Going up against the ropes now. Sin sends him off the ropes, ducks under, and wait a minute. Oh, gets caught with a super kick from Chimera. And now Chimera picks him up, and it looks like he's going for a German suplex there.
Oh, wait a minute. It looked like Chimera was setting up for something, but he sent Sin with such momentum that he ended up on the floor. I don't think that was something Chimera was planning.
Absolutely not. And you can see this referee here now. As opposed to the last one, this guy is on it right out the gate, coming to where Sin is and telling him, but still being lenient enough for these men to continue on. And now Chimera looking for something huge here. Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And now...
Did you hear the sound of that?
I did.
Oh, my God. Again. And now Sin, you got to think, oh, God, that affects the back of Chimera as well. He's got to be taking some damage that's unneeded. And now, wait a minute. Going for another maneuver of Sin's. Oh, God.
Did he just go leg first in the barricade? What happened there?
It looked like he landed on his lower back, tailbone area. And now Sin, he baited him. He baited him. He knew that he was going to try to do something to mock him. And now Sin picks him up, showing off the power. Drops him to a knee. Kick. And now...
Ooh, falls to a knee.
Oh, Shining Wizard!
And Enziguri there. Hard to tell regardless for the angle there. 1, 2... No. This main event is still going here on Empire episode.
I'm sorry, that move shook me to my damn core. I'm not going to lie to you.
I can tell you started ripping armor off. You started getting real excited.
I couldn't help myself. Honestly, this match is getting me so fired up. And you can see here, oh, you can see his tailbone. He holds it right out the gate immediately. And then he comes back into the ring and gets caught with a nasty kick to the back of the skull. That's enough to put away most men. And most men, Chimera Kid is. And now Sin is going to work, kicking Chimera Kid in the chest repeatedly to the head now.
Roundhouse takes him down. Sin turns him over, looking for something here. Crosses the legs over. Oh, nice.
Right on the back.
Texas Cloverleaf.
Targeting the area of Chimera Kid, and you can see a modified version. Sin can't even get it all on him, but he's trying his damnedest.
He needs to get his right leg around so he can get a hold of the ankle as well as the knee. That would put the most pressure.
It would, but right now it's being effective. He's got him down where he wants him, and he's about to submit potentially. But wait. Nope. I spoke too soon. In comes Chimera Kid now with a Canadian Destroyer!
Sin sent to another place. Chimera has the chance here to put away the fastest man alive.
And Chimera Kid now realizing the opportunity at hand. And now... Oh no, but the back from earlier. Oh!
We landed on the ground, caught him. What the hell's he gonna do here with this meteor?
To the back of the neck, and just to the back in general too. Oh my god, that right there could have done it. That could have been the end, but therefore Chimera Kid decided that was not enough and that he could continue going on forward, but I don't see him going on much longer. That lower back, it really takes a lot out of you.
What I want to talk about is the positioning there. If Chimera Kid had any more experience under his belt, he would have just grabbed the bottom rope. He wouldn't have exerted himself here, and that's going to be the thing that could potentially cost him. Of course, that lower back fall when he went from the apron straight to the floor. But a guy like Sin's going to see something like that. He's going to capitalize like right now. Has him up.
Center bomb! 3, no!
I can't believe it. I was in bated breath. I thought that was it.
And you can see the look on Chimera Kid's face. Sin is signaling for the end. Could he be looking for the Phoenix Splash?
Sin heads to the top. Here we go.
And he is! Oh my god! That's gotta be enough. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and it was enough. Sin picks up a victory here on episode 3 of Empire in the main event.
We was on a losing streak. Sin found a way to overcome even with BDA interference. I guess it just goes to show that experience holds a true edge over anybody here in pro wrestling.
Did you? He just threw up a 1.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Well, that could have been a coincidence, but
no! Oh God!
Ray.
I don't know. I mean, Sin isn't doing anything to stop it. I mean, it really isn't any of his business. I mean, why do I hear chains? Why do I? Oh my God!
He's wrapped it around the neck of Chimera Kid.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ! Sin's not doing anything about it. Like you said, it's not really his problem, but...
Shadow. This is more than just wrestling at this point. This right here is personal. And Arashi is yelling. He's telling Sin...
Wait, what?
Alright. Get back here with that chair!
The hell are you doing?
Sin! Oh my God!
Sin! No! It's just like how Chimera Kid joined the BDA. It was a ploy. When Chimera Kid joined after beating Valentine, and now Sin's done the same damn thing.
I told you the BDA were a bunch of snakes. I told you that Arashi Ray was a snake, and now, wait a minute, burning hammer on the chair! Arashi Ray is in the ring now telling Sin to put your ones up in that, and that's... No, oh my...
I can't believe what I'm seeing.